Welcome to Adrian's Corner. I am Adrian, and this is my corner.
That's his corner.
Today we are covering the first rendition of AI, the Broken Masterpiece, a Civilization 6 story. This video is in response to the question, is the AI really that bad? Is showcasing just how bad easily repeatable? The answer, of course, is yes, and today I will demonstrate just how broken the AI really is in its current form. Now, for this playthrough, I've chosen the largest map possible, the most AI opponents one can have, and the hardest difficulty. The game speed is also at marathon, which, if you're not familiar with what that means, it just means that building units and building structures takes significantly longer time. I'm using this setting to illustrate further, to amplify, if you will, just how frustratingly bad the AI really is in this title. As this demonstration gets underway, it is important to note that the only time it seems possible to actually lose to the AI is within roughly the first 120 to 150 turns. After this, however, and once your cities have shields, the AI seems quite incapable of doing anything other than denouncing, or, if you declare war upon them first, incapable of anything other than offering token units to throw your way, with no hope for ever actually conquering any of your cities, let alone your entire civilization, regardless over whether you really defend them or not. In this game that I recorded 400 turns of, only twice was I ever declared war on by another civilization, the last being by the Japanese at turn 122. But more importantly than just the lack of any aggressive nature of the AI, is the complete inability to proffer so much as a token of resistance to even the most minimalistic military assault. It is absolutely staggering. Now, as I mentioned before, the only time you are ever in any real danger of losing to the AI, militarily speaking, is within the first 150 turns. As we see here, Pericles declares war against me, with what must be his entire initial starting army at my doorstep.
Girl, that's a lot.
It is the only point in this game where any real tension will lie, and once his initial armies are defeated, he simply gives up and stops building any additional soldiers, and is easy prey for a small contingency of my own troops to conquer virtually his entire civilization over the next number of turns. As you can see, with nothing more than a warrior and 2 archers, I've captured 2 of his 3 cities, and if it wasn't for a difficult choke point of his final town, I would have eliminated his civilization before we hit turn 100. Which then brings us to the very last time the AI will declare war upon my empire. Enter Hojo Tokemoon, leader of the Japanese, who declares war on an almost entirely undefended rear side of my burgeoning empire. And yes, we could talk about the AI being easily fooled by human tactics, and how what should have been an easy city capture is thwarted.
Sound not smart.
I, for one, however, am not going to join that chorus. Now, initial attack aside, I easily turn the tables, and in less than 35 turns later, I've crushed the remnants of Hojo Tokemoon's cities and end him for good. This would also be the last time I ever have troops invading my territory, other than a token unit here or there in the later stages of this game. It's just one steamroll after another. This brings us then to the conclusion of this video. The problem with this game isn't that there aren't stunning and beautiful elements to this title. Rather, that the possibility of losing has been completely and utterly stripped away. No matter what style of victory you choose to go after, the answer is always just steamroll your hapless opponents. Frankly, you end up having to tie both your hands behind your back to give the AI even the slightest possibility of a chance. In short, this game steals your sense of accomplishment, making everything hollow and disappointing. If you are considering purchasing this title, let this video be a cautionary tale of the game in its current form. It's just not quite there yet. There are so many beautiful pieces that still haven't found a cohesive core. I'm sure that in the coming weeks and months, the AI fix will come, and when that day does, rest assured we'll update you here. Until then, this is Adrian, and this is my corner.